Good luck tonight.
Could werewolves be the next big thing in werewolf horror? The teaser promises to be an intense blend of classic horror and modern twists, creating a story that's packed with suspense and gritty action. Fans of the genre might be in for a thrilling ride. The recent teaser for Werewolves has sparked excitement among horror enthusiasts, offering a tantalizing glimpse of what could be a game changer for the werewolf genre. While it draws from familiar elements like mist-laden forests, full moons, and isolated cabins, it infuses these tropes with a fresh perspective that feels anything but derivative. Director David Slade, renowned for his intense visual storytelling in 30 Days of Night and Hard Candy, seems poised to deliver a film that's as much about atmosphere as it is about adrenaline-pumping action. The teaser opens with a foreboding scene, a forest bathed in eerie moonlight, immediately evoking the classic dread associated with werewolf lore. But it's not just about the setting. The restrained reveal of the werewolves, flashes of glowing eyes, fleeting shadows, and guttural growls build suspense in a way that modern creature features often overlook. This emphasis on what's unseen taps into primal fears, reminding audiences that imagination often conjures the most terrifying monsters. Anchored by Frank Grillo's intense performance, the film hints at deeper themes of trauma, survival, and redemption. His gritty portrayal promises a character-driven story where the terror of werewolves is matched by the emotional weight of confronting one's inner demons. Werewolves looks ready to thrill both traditional and modern horror fans. Instead of going down the route of predictable scares, the film opens with an eerie, mist-laden forest under a glaring full moon, a classic horror trope, yet given a fresh twist. David Slade, who has previously directed the gritty 30 Days of Night and Hard Candy, is clearly bringing his knack for intense visuals and sudden suspenseful storytelling. His distinct style, relying on shadow-drenched scenes and quick chilling hints of movement, transforms this usual setting into something thrillingly intense. It looks like Slade is pulling off a blend that respects werewolf lore while adding darker layers to it. Frank Grillo's compelling presence in Werewolves takes center stage, embodying a character shaped by a lifetime of unimaginable horrors. His portrayal is steeped in grit and depth, with an intensity that immediately draws viewers into his character's haunted psyche. The line, "Once you've seen the monsters, there's no going back," resonates deeply, hinting at past encounters with the supernatural that have left indelible scars. This isn't just a story of a man fighting monsters. It's about a survivor grappling with the emotional and psychological weight of facing the unthinkable. Grillo's character feels like someone who has lived through countless battles, each victory tinged with the pain of survival. The audience is left to wonder, what has he endured to earn such profound knowledge of these creatures? Was it a loss that drove him to hunt them, or perhaps a duty he couldn't escape? These unanswered questions make him a compelling figure, adding layers of mystery and emotional complexity to the film. As the story unfolds, it's clear that his struggle isn't just physical, but also deeply personal. His journey becomes more than survival. It's a quest for redemption or closure. Grillo's portrayal promises a protagonist whose fight against werewolves mirrors a larger battle within himself, creating a story rich in tension and humanity. What has he been through to end up tangled with these creatures again? Could it be duty or something personal like vendetta? These questions add layers to his character, suggesting that his journey might be just as much about self-discovery as it is about survival. This mystery makes the character all the more intriguing, and it's clear that his story will anchor much of the film's tension. It's easy to imagine moments of friction as these survival instincts clash, with each character's strengths and flaws surfacing when it counts. This setup hints at a dynamic that could be just as compelling as the horrors they're facing, where their personalities and instincts might clash or combine in ways that keep things thrilling. Then, there's the slow reveal of the werewolves themselves. In an age when most horror films flaunt CGI creatures front and center, Werewolves plays it smart by holding back. There's something creepier about not fully seeing the monsters right away, right? Instead, the teasers offer mere glimpses, a flash of eyes glowing in the dark, a subtle curl of sharp teeth, and a shadow moving just outside the frame. This classic suspense-building technique taps into what older horror films understood well. Often, it's what viewers don't see that unsettles them most. Slade appears intent on making these werewolves feel truly monstrous without overly relying on CGI, a move that's bound to stand out in today's horror landscape. If this balance of anticipation and dread continues, the final design of the werewolves could end up feeling iconic, potentially adding them to the list of memorable creatures in recent horror cinema. Werewolf seems to be navigating that tricky line between atmospheric horror and full-throttle action, promising a bit of both. A particularly intense moment in the teaser shows Grillo's character preparing for battle, cocking his gun and stating, "Tonight we either end this or it ends us." The phrase captures the gritty determination of the characters, showcasing a film that's about confronting fears head-on rather than running from them. With scenes of loading silver bullets, tight quarters combat, and adrenaline-pumping tension, the film hints that it will appeal not just to fans of suspense, but also those looking for intense action sequences. It's a blend that brings to mind films like Aliens, which balance survival horror with action-driven stakes. This approach places Werewolves among the ranks of films like Underworld and Dog Soldiers. For viewers, this won't be just about jump scares and eerie moments. This time, it's about the tension of deciding to run or stay and fight. Isn't it more exciting when you don't know if the creatures will charge forward or turn back? Grillo's character sets this tone perfectly, looking more than ready to confront these creatures, suggesting that Werewolves will be more than just another horror movie. By the end of the teaser, it's clear that Werewolves isn't just another creature feature. Fans of werewolf lore and horror in general might find themselves drawn to this take on the genre. Between Grillo's intense performance, the haunting visuals, and Slade's keen sense for balancing suspense with action, there's a lot to anticipate. So, will Werewolves deliver the thrills horror fans crave, or fall short of expectations? Comment below with your thoughts, and let us know what you expect from this latest werewolf thriller. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.